We gotta be close for this girl because it's Facebook. Hello, Facebook Live.
Hi, Facebook.
We're finally here. We were running just a tad bit late.
We had some testicle difficulties.
Imagine that, Olivia London, a tad bit late. I know. Who could have ever guessed?
Always late, but
Who
always
could have
beautiful.
ever guessed? Yes, we want to tag Olivia London, but we're not touching the phone. Oh, here people are joining us. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So, welcome to the very first Toni Homeperm show with my guest, the fabulous Olivia London.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well,
Toni.
thank you for being my very first guest. This is very exciting.
This is beautiful.
So we're here live on Facebook, and we're gonna be kikiing a little and maybe sipping a little tea.
A little bit of tea.
Just a little tea.
I'm totally down with it.
Okay. So, everyone join in, and I can't see what anybody's typing because I'm blind as a bat. So I hope it's all good things, and if it's not, who cares?
Oh, they're like congratulating us. They're saying hi.
Oh,
Hi,
good.
how are you?
She has young eyes. She can read for me.
Sorry,
I don't have my bifocals on, girl.
I wasn't born 200 years ago. Just kidding.
How dare you talk about Alexis Flame like that? She's gonna kill me now.
Shout out to Alexis Flame. I hope you're watching because we know she's like a century old.
I know. She doesn't look a day over 175. I'm telling you. No. We both love Alexis.
We love Alexis.
We love Alexis Flame.
She's awesome.
She is awesome. She's Olivia's drag godmother and my drag nanny. So we're gonna be talking We're gonna be talking about our big show with Alexis in a little bit.
Absolutely.
So. But thank you for being here.
Anytime.
In the Toni Homeperm studio with you see my fabulous sequin backdrop there.
Yes, we look marvelous.
So I'm doing my best to have my own home studio. So as best as I can, we're on a budget. Got that sequin fabric from Joann's. I used my 60% off coupon.
Girl, I had an 80% off coupon. You should have called me.
Oh darn! I didn't know. I'm so mad.
That is a really nice backdrop, though.
I know. It
really
makes
nice.
us look fabulous.
Absolutely.
like European model.
Give him face, give him glory, give him everything.
So, what we're going to do first is we're going to have a little chit-chat with Ms. Olivia London. So, I have my questions
Oh my God.
already prepared. Yes, she's very professional.
Okay, all right. This is beautiful.
I'm like Deborah Norville. I'm going to grill her like a grilled cheese.
All right, okay.
First question.
I'm ready for this.
First question. No, nothing's off limits, right?
No, ma'am.
Oh, my.
I'm Olivia London.
Oh, my. Very well. So, how did you get started doing drag?
Very good question. So I used to work for a law firm. I won't say the name, but
For fear of legal retribution.
correct, absolutely. But I used to work for a law firm as a paralegal, and the lawyer that I work for, he's an awesome guy. And his name is Steve Flynn. Some of you may know him.
We love Steve.
He's a really awesome guy, but he actually was the director, or still is the director of a performing arts center and
Cinema Arts.
the Cinema Arts in Huntington.
Mm-hmm.
And
does the Long Island Gay and Lesbian Film Festival.
yeah, absolutely.
he's in
And
charge of that.
actually, that's going to be June 3rd. I'm actually going to be in it this year again. I'm going to be hosting it. So, or whatever. I don't even know.
June 1st.
Well,
I'm
June
there
1st.
too.
She's going to be there. I don't even know. She tells me my events.
Steve loves us. He loves us.
He loves us. But Steve, he asked me, he said, hey, you should, he heard me singing one day at work. He was like, you should sing and drag. And I'm like, because I always dress as a woman, shout out to my makeup artist and best friend, Cesar Ochoa.
Oh, you got a bobby pin here, girl.
Oh my God! We have someone in the audience, and I think that's what they were trying to tell us before. She done got me. It was because I was late. I was running late, y'all.
She was running late, but she made it. She made it. She worked a full day, and she made it in drag. So don't throw any shade at her.
Thank you. But anyway, basically, I performed at the Cinema Arts Festival 2 years ago, and that was my very first performance.
And that was your very first
And
performance.
thanks to Steve for giving me the platform. You're awesome. And
Thank you, Steve.
I realized it was something I like to do.
Steve actually, in a way, is responsible for this whole drag
All of this
renaissance
drop, everything
on Long
you know?
Island. So thank you,
Literally,
Steve.
He's awesome.
He is.
He's a really good.
He is.
He's a very big supporter and advocate within our community. You know, working within the legal realms of LGBT and also the social realms. He's always at an event, always supporting us. So thank you, Steve.
He supports our drag events. He supports Long Island Gay Men's Chorus, which I am vice president of.
Give it up to Toni Homeperm, honey.
Vice president.
Miss Vice President.
And what was the very first song you sang in drag? I'm curious.
If I were a boy.
Oh, Beyonce.
Yes, it was.
Shocker.
And it was literally like it was the most. I was so nervous. Like,
Well, of course.
And then the song let go, and it was my first time singing in front of a large group of people like that, and it worked out. It was good. Everyone liked it.
There you go.
And then of course my second number was Dua Lipa, New Rules. Everyone knows that already. I hadn't made Skyfall yet, so you guys got lucky.
This is pre-Skyfall.
Pre-Skyfall.
Oh, we should. We didn't toast. I got
God.
your little glass of
Oh
wine.
my God,
This
thank
is a
you
white,
so much.
White Zinfandel, everyone.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Olivia London is very bougie, I guess you can call it. Bougetta. Bougie on a budget.
Bougie on a budget. Love it. Love it. All right. Now we get into what made you want to start producing your own shows.
Oh, well, I'm a bossy ass bitch.
No. Who would have guessed?
No.
Call News 12. Breaking news.
But anyways, what made me want to start producing shows, just so silly, is I went to Miss Fire Island. I didn't compete, but I think it was 2018 or 17. No, 2017. I went to Miss Fire Island, and I saw like the whole like how everything worked and how like awesome it was and how supportive of it that it was to the community. And I was like, I want to be a part of this. And I actually, just start getting out there, putting myself out there and finding drag queens. One of the very first drag queens that I worked with was Annie Manaldoo. And then that, we all got together and sat down and we're like, we should all well, I was already producing a show, but after meeting Annie Manaldoo, Ivy Styles, Toni Homeperm, a few other of my Long Island girls, Bella Noche, to meeting these wonderful queens and seeing what
Lady
they could
LaBelle.
do. We just
Another fabulous
Lady
drag
LaBelle,
queen.
love you too, Lady LaBelle. You're really awesome. Who else was in the show?
Oh, my
Alexis
goodness.
Flame. We already
Frida
talked about
Cox.
Frida Cox. She's awesome. She's really awesome. But after
We
seeing
won't mention some of the other names, though.
yeah, some of them don't need to be mentioned.
They need not be named anymore.
We'll leave them in the realms of ungratefulness.
And what
That's
a lot of
ridiculous.
drag performers do not realize is how difficult it is to produce a drag show, drag cabaret, because I do it with the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus.
For Tony, because
You're
it is
in-
very difficult.
You were in the show that I did last year, and
Thank
it's
you.
a lot of work. And
It is.
a lot of performers. They don't understand. They think you're just raking in the money, girl.
Absolutely.
Right? You're
They think that, oh, this bitch is she's charging $60 for a ticket. Like she's making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Like what? That's not how it is.
No.
And sometimes you'll get out there and I'll produce an event, and I won't even make money for myself, but being there and being able to basically give these girls, up and coming girls, an opportunity to display their talent. That's so much. Like people, they say, Olivia, why are you doing this? Why do you and dealing with the drama and dealing with the headache,
the drama.
and it's because the end result. At our last show that we did a brunch on Sunday,
Yes.
which was a
fabulous.
wonderful show.
Yes.
But everyone at the end of the show, people were coming up to me, other queens. I feel the love in the air. I feel the connection between all of you and how beautiful it is and how great of a performers you guys are. And it warms my heart because we live in a world nowadays, in a society to where we don't always get that. You know, we don't get that warmth. And, you know, having each other and Toni, having you out of everyone, you understand, Toni has really been there for me because
I'm perfect. What can I
say? She's a perfect one.
What can I say?
But, you know, we all developed a sisterhood.
Well, also, as I said, because I've produced my own shows, I know how hard it is.
Right.
I know what the work that goes into it, the aggravation.
Right.
Sleepless nights.
Absolutely.
Running around the day of, during, in the middle,
worrying
at the
about
end.
if people are going to come, show up.
Yes, it's not easy. And that's why whenever, and I've said this to you, I said, you know, when you have Toni Homeperm, you get no drama with Toni Homeperm.
Nope. She shows up 30 minutes early, in face, no drama. Her husband's right behind her in case her curls need to be undid. Literally, in both contexts. But she's so awesome and no drama and always there to help. You don't always have people who can understand what you're going through. And, you know, a big shout out to Jazzy Miranda. She was at our show on Sunday. She was
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, she was a boy. No one knew who she was, but... You know, people like that.
Jazzy is actually sitting right there.
Behind us. But she looks like a man, so we're going to leave her.
She looks like a man. She a man. She a man, girl. Oh, my Lord. She's looking very trade today.
Yes, ma'am. But
hold on, beard.
But yeah, the reason
How many days did it take to grow that? The beard, how long does it?
A week.
That's a week? Okay, I wipe this off and that's already there. My girl, when I take the Neutrogena wipe, it looks like the Shroud of Turin. Oh my
Sis,
Lord.
at least you don't sweat like me, okay,
That's
honey?
true. That's because I'm old and completely dried up. There's no moisture left inside me.
They call me the moist Trojan of Troy.
Like,
Horse Trojan.
I think Ivy can probably compete with you as far as sweat.
Yeah,
You two are probably the sweatiest girls.
She sweats a lot. I love you, Ivy.
Because you perform like you're like animals when you perform. That's why. So you can't go full force and not have sweat.
Absolutely.
It's laws of physics. What can I tell you? Oh my goodness. Oh my Lord.
But I produce shows because I love being around my sisters and putting on an amazing show every single time we do it.
There you go.
So,
and we do.
Thank you.
And we do. We're going to be talking about upcoming shows too.
Absolutely.
I still have more questions.
Oh shit.
Sip. Who is your biggest influence as far as drag besides Toni Homeperm?
Wow, that's a good question.
Your biggest drag influence?
That's a really all right.
I know. I can't believe I thought of it myself.
I gotta make sure because I almost said someone's name from Long Island. I can't say that. I gotta think big on this one.
Big.
No, I'm only joking. One of my biggest influences is definitely Latrice Royale.
And you did a Latrice song on Sunday.
I did.
You
Wait. I might be fat, but you ugly, and I can lose weight. But
and you death dropped too.
I did. Can we not talk about that?
You said nothing was said. No holds barred. Nothing off limits.
No, I'm kidding. I did my very first death drop this last Sunday, which was great because I have a very unique style of drag. So people weren't really expecting that from me.
No, it was a total shocker.
It was a shocker.
It was a shocker.
But, stay tuned. Olivia has be at Miss Fire Island this year. Okay, you want to see a RuPaul's Drag Race contestant? I'll see you there. But anyways, but yeah. That's it.
Latrice, yeah. Well, you couldn't have a better, influence.
Absolutely. I have to say this too. Alexis Flame, she's also an influence of mine because I'll be getting a call as soon as the show ends. I love you, Alexis.
Well, Alexis was one of the first people who, who said to me, "Girl, you need to step your pussy up." To give the Alexis Flame impression. Yeah. So. She described her voice once to me as somewhat reminiscent of Harvey Fierstein, and I said with a touch of Brenda Vaccaro, and she said, "Oh, you just shaded yourself, Miss Homeperm,
Now I know how old you are. So I know who Brenda Vaccaro is.
I was like, you had me. She had me there. What
She's
can I
always
say?
looking for the shade,
can I say?
Alexis.
But let it not be said. She wasn't right, because she was. I did need to step my pussy up.
Yes,
And I look at the old pictures before I did, and when I look at now, and I'm like, okay. I listened. I followed the advice. Who's saying? Who's saying? I can't see what.
I think.
saying.
Oh, it's LaBelle. Oh, hey, LaBelle.
We love
That's
LaBelle.
our LaBelle. When I tell you, that is someone. I can't dance. That's why I didn't mention her before. But LaBelle is the best dancing drag queen I have ever seen. Ruby Monroe too, because we love her. But
love Ruby.
LaBelle, when LaBelle hits the stage, I'm right there waiting for it every time, because she's an amazing, great.
And I have said to you many times.
Yes.
I said Lady LaBelle is probably one of the most talented, most creative drag performers on Long Island
I've ever seen,
bar none. So
she actually
can do anything. She can do anything.
I did my first show with her.
You did?
That she was at my first show. She was the other performer. So
Well, actually, my first drag cabaret, LaBelle was one of the performers. The first Long Island drag cabaret that I did.
Absolutely.
Lady LaBelle was one of the performers, and she was fabulous.
She's always,
the audience loved her. She did
always.
Diana Ross, and the crowd went crazy. They were just throwing the money at her.
I've never seen her
Pelted her.
I've never seen her give a bad show.
Never.
A bad performance.
Never.
And she's always just as professional as Toni Homeperm.
Always professional.
Which is too professional for me to even deal with.
always professional.
Oh, she's awesome. We love you, LaBelle.
We love you. All right. What qualities do you look for in the drag performers that you book, other than Toni Homeperm, because obviously she's perfect?
Well, let me tell you that Toni Homeperm gets booked at all my shows because she is my queen and my sister and my best friend, and she's the best performer behind myself. Let me say. But I look for people who have kind of like the aura that they wanna come into a group and be a part of a sisterhood and support each other and just love what they do and just have so much fun while they're doing it. But you also, I like giving people a chance.
I know, yeah, that you do. And you, as far as me being a professional drag queen, you were the first person to ever book Toni Homeperm.
That is correct.
I had only done, non-professional things. I think 1 or 2 things, and then you booked me in your first winter spectacular.
That is correct.
As a real live drag queen. Well, I feel very Dolly Parton when I talk with a Southern accent. Cassie, what do you think? Can I pass for Dolly Parton? Jolie.
She actually looks just like Dolly Parton. I'm not even joking.
Especially with the upgrade now.
I'm telling you, she literally just like her when she does the impersonations. At one of our shows that we did, and we did it at Sergio's.
Girl, we got paid in chicken parm. But it was the best chicken parm I ever had.
Can I tell you this is great for this question, because this is why I pick people to be a part of our sisterhood, because we showed up to this show, we had so much expectations, and there were so much things that weren't what they were supposed to be.
No, but we persevered.
We persevered, like literally, like had to run to get a speaker system in the middle of the show.
Yes,
we persevered, and having girls that stayed there,
still we persisted.
Right, like, and just be there. LaBelle was there, Jessica Rose, Lady Andromeda. But yeah, there was,
we just made it work.
It was good.
And we had fun.
And
we had fun.
I look for those qualities.
I mean, not everything can be a drag race level quality event.
Right.
Sometimes a gig is just
a gig.
And you just got to roll with the punches.
Absolutely.
And that's all part of being professional.
Correct. And that's all we do is professional. We don't look for people who are not professional and just not they're going to bring a bad vibe and try to divide, because we want to stay together.
Because I mean, it was a small audience, but you never know. Somebody, even in a small audience, somebody may see you and say, or some other time maybe like, we need a drag queen. Oh, remember that queen that performed?
Right.
They were at that restaurant. Let's get her. So you never know
And
what one
remember,
thing is going to lead to.
at that show, those people were millionaires. They told us.
Yeah.
They were like sitting in the audience, and even though it was a small crowd, they were not to say
they tipped me $1,000. How much did they give you?
They gave me a chicken bone, girl. They ate all the chicken.
But it was fun. We had fun, and actually we right in this very room, you got ready. Jessica was getting ready, and I was in and out, and we had fun.
It was a good time.
It was fun.
I loved it. I loved the time
that's that's the most important thing.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Are we ready to sip the tea? Are you ready, girl?
Are we ready to sip tea?
What is your biggest pet peeve about performers?
Ooh. There's so many. If you ever see my faces when you're at my show, you can't
I've
tell.
seen that face. Not directed at me, Monica. Not directed at me, but I've seen it.
You don't know whether I'm about to cast a spell, whether I'm about to just be pissed off, or I'm just going to sit there and just with that face. Like, and there's so many things. But one of the biggest pet peeves that I have is when people come...
We're not naming names.
All right, so when...
Not naming names.
This is the biggest pet peeve.
My
Biggest pet peeve is when people come to the show, they perform, I organize the show and everything, and I put so much hard work into it because people don't understand that there is, like Toni said, there's so much work that goes into this, like that. I don't care about the money. I don't care about any of that. I work another job. I don't use drag to support what I do. I use drag to support who I am and support the community that I am.
There you go.
And one of the biggest pet peeves is when people aren't really appreciative of the things that I do or the effort that I'm putting in. Because, anyone can do anything for anyone. But I'm not going to say that they owe me anything. But at the end of the day, a little bit of appreciation. And that's, like I said, what I love about the sisterhood is that we all appreciate each other. And so when I see that lack of appreciation, it kind of really, really bothers me.
And just a little bit of RESPECT.
You better thing.
As Miss Aretha put it.
Go ahead, Miss Aretha.
Just a little bit of respect.
Respect,
But it is. It's hard work.
It is.
I've done drag cabarets. I've done regular cabarets with the chorus and we've got another cabaret in August that we're doing. We'll talk about that.
I hope I'm in that one.
Which is just you're in that one.
They're not gonna book me.
You're already in. She already on the fly. She don't even know. Her mug already on the fly, girl.
So yeah,
I'm calling her up half hour before the show. So, girl, where are you at? I'm supposed to be at the show. Wait,
I'm pretty sure that happened before.
Wait, let me get in the car. Hold on. She's like driving and she's like putting her mascara on, looking in the rear view mirror.
I know people.
She's like, girl, I'm only 10 minutes away.
Literally, that's what I always say. I'm only 10 minutes away.
I'm only 10 minutes away.
I'm somewhere in Queens, headed all the way to Eastern Long Island. Okay.
Wherever you call it, she's only 10 minutes
I'm
away.
only 10 minutes away. I'll be there in 10 minutes.
She's gonna drive it like 1,000 miles an hour.
Zipping through the traffic. I will get there.
Oh.
I said what I said.
She said what she said, girl. Oh my Lord.
Oh yes.
Okay, now, what do you hope to accomplish in the future, both in and out of drag?
Okay. You're so beautiful. Yes.
I told you, giving you Deborah.
In the future, definitely for drag. I'll start off with the drag.
Start with drag.
I definitely want to become a better Olivia. I want Olivia to be able to be at her full potential. Because I know that I've been through a lot of injuries and stuff like that, but I'm willing to break down and lock down and just be more into the drag and focus more into the drag scene as versus producing the shows, maybe get some more help with producing the shows, and so that I could, because producing the shows takes so much out of me. Like even when I'm performing at the shows, you've done it. Producing a show and performing
is
it's
job.
not easy. Like
not easy.
You gotta make sure your stuff is right, everybody else's stuff. You know what I mean? Like
which is why you like when I'm producing the show and I'm like, you're in it, and she's like, oh, you mean she's like, I just have to show up and look pretty and perform. I'm there. She's like, I'm there.
Drama.
She's like, I don't have to. She's like, that's it. That's all I have to do. She's like, I'm there.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. So yeah. So
and out of drag.
And out of drag. Something that not too many people know about me, but she knows.
Toni Homeperm, she knows everything.
I will be starting law school in August. Thank you, Toni. Yay. So I hope to be, to accomplish law school, pass the bar exam, become an attorney, and be able to really represent my community. How we coming for everybody.
Which is what we need.
Absolutely. So that has always been a passion of mine, helping people and being there for people and being an advocate for people. So that's right down my alley. So
terrific.
God willing, that's what I'll be doing in a few years.
Terrific.
And a wig, maybe.
Only 8:36. So do you have any questions for me, Miss Olivia?
I actually do.
I'll let you turn the tables.
I actually do. So we know that season 11 is coming up. Well, it's on. I'm sorry. We're in prime time. RuPaul season 11. Who is your favorite drag queen right now?
I hope I can remember that.
Wait, let me.
I'm old, girl.
Can we sip our tea before we?
Yes, let's sip our tea.
Another toast. Love you, Toni. Tea.
So my favorites, I don't remember her full name.
Evie Oddly.
Evie Oddly. Yes. I think she's fabulous.
I think she's fabulous.
I think she's fabulous. She's like, because she's so different.
So different
than
the front flips, the back flips,
than everybody else. But her whole aesthetic, like when she painted her whole body lavender,
right?
And she's not bad looking.
She's not. She's a really good looking man. Kind of like that one over there.
Giving us all trade. Don't be popping no cup now, girl.
Totally, I can't.
But also, I like Plastique Tiara. I think she's
gorgeous.
I mean, she looks so beautiful.
She's stunning.
She's so beautiful. Truly, but you can't rely on beauty alone. I know this for a fact. I have been forced to not rely just on my beauty.
But she has to use her brains every now and then,
which is hard because now I'm a blonde,
which means you don't have too much of her.
So
she got to be careful with the words.
As soon as I put this wig on, the IQ drops about 20 points. It's terrible. It's terrible. I literally forget people, names, places, things.
Where's my keys? I can't find my keys. I lost my husband. Am I married?
I
was married now. She got her a man. Shantae's got a man, honey.
And he does all my wigs. He does all my wigs. He needs to do some hair for you, girl.
If you guys need y'all wig done, y'all better hit up Toni Homeperm.
Hit up the wig wizard, Frank Beccari.
He's gotcha.
But at our next big thing, you better be wearing some Frank Beccari hair, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. You gotta be looking. You gotta be looking fly and fierce.
You know what I'll do?
Because you're not producing. You're not in charge of music.
You're right.
You're not in charge of food. Not in charge of tickets.
Which kind of pisses me off.
All you got to do is show up, look fierce, and perform. So no excuses. You better be looking totally flawless.
I will look flawless.
And you have no choice because Alexis Flame will be there, your drag godmother.
If I'm there and I look a mess, Alexis is gonna be like,
she will read you, girl.
And y'all see me because at some of my shows, it's just like I get there, nothing's how it's supposed to be. My performance don't show up sometime, and I'm just like running around like a mad dog.
Yes.
My eyelashes are falling off at this point. My makeup is coming off because I'm so drenched. But like I said, thank you, Caesar Ochoa.
Yes.
If you need your makeup done and you want to look fish,
Caesar
and you want to look
incredible.
Beautiful, he is one of the best makeup
And
artists.
Caesar performed on Sunday. Excuse me, it's the wine. You feel very unladylike.
Sorry. It's not like Toni.
I'm not used to drinking.
I heard her curse before. I've never heard her curse in my life. But no, Caesar performed and Caesar...
Get a Selena number. She's getting her Mexicano on.
Yes, she is amazing.
Can I say that? That's not
That's politically correct. That's politically correct.
You never know these days. It's like you got to be careful with pronouns, careful with nationalities and ethnicities. And,
Yeah.
Oh, why can't we all just get along?
Why can't we all just love who we are and each other? That's
We
it.
all just get along.
And kick the haters out. All the haters have to go.
We're all really just
in the ocean.
We're really all just men in dresses.
Inside the ocean.
So that was your only question for me?
I have a few more questions.
Oh,
actually,
she's
But
on the hot seat.
I'd like to answer some of that question really
Yes.
quickly. Give it up to Silky Ganache because we love her. She is amazing. She is fierce. A little bit extra, but I love that, and she's amazing for TV. So yes, that's my queen right now.
That's your queen?
Next question. I'm
Next
sorry.
question.
So, what is your favorite number to perform?
My favorite number to perform.
I think I know.
I'm trying to think. Well, it sort of depends on the venue. See, like now, today I did a nursing home show.
Right.
And when I do a nursing home show, it's like the residents there, they love the oldies.
Right.
So I love to do Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Yes,
they
I love
love
that
that.
one. Okay.
They love that. But they also love, and I always end the show with this, I do Que Sera Sera.
Okay, yes.
Literally, I've had, people that, have Alzheimer's.
Right.
Will start singing along all the words to Que Sera Sera. I mean, and it's like you just see them like come alive, and it's like, yeah, it's amazing. It really is.
Tell me what you're doing is like so much more than just performing. Like, oh my God,
I'm gonna give her.
She's healing people, y'all.
Let me lay my hands on you. I can heal you.
She's over here healing people.
But truly, there is something about music therapy. It's called. Not that I'm a music therapist or anything like that.
So don't call her.
I'm just a man in a dress singing. But when I always end the show, those nursing home shows with Que Sera Sera, and it's just amazing. And today I had about an audience of about 40 people.
Wow.
And and almost all of them are in wheelchairs, and there was like one gentleman who was kind of like non-responsive most of the time. But I start singing Que Sera Sera, and all of a sudden there he is. Que Sera Sera, whatever will be, and singing along. And I was just like, I was shocked myself.
Take it.
I was shocked myself, and but it was so that's always very rewarding.
Well, if you need a lawyer in 3 years when you're famous, Toni Homeperm, for being a healer, you call me.
Ms. Olivia London, entertainment law.
I'm gonna show up to court late, but we're gonna win the case.
That's right. That's right. But I think as far as like when a non-nursing home facilities type of gig, I think probably my favorite number is Ain't No Rest for the Wicked.
Okay,
I like
that is a good number. That is a good number. And I love when you do that one as well.
I really get into that.
Yes,
and it's just I just live for that number. What can I say?
Absolutely.
I just get into it. That whole 20s vibe and
right.
That's my groove.
That's just I love it. I love it when you perform that song.
Groove.
My favorite song that you perform is The Car Wash.
Oh, Car Wash! I do love Car Wash.
I go running
I love Car Wash.
when I hear this song.
I did that for the residents today. They love that too.
It's awesome.
They love that. But that's
a great
fun
number.
Song.
It's such a great number.
That's a fun song. Oh, my goodness.
Let's see. Okay. So Miss Toni Homeperm is really into makeup. Like she said, she stepped her pussy up.
God.
So,
oh my God. The makeup.
I'm gonna put you out there, and your sponsors are gonna drop you some of them if you don't pick them.
Oh no. Oh
no. Who is your favorite makeup company and why? Or your favorite palette?
Oh, my favorite palette?
And why?
Well, right now probably my favorite palette is the James Charles palette.
Oh my God, it's a really good palette.
Because it has every color that you need.
Right.
It has a great white. It's got a black. It's got great pigmentation.
That's what I was gonna say.
It has the
pigmentation is
neutrals
amazing.
too. So like if I'm like, especially if I'm doing something like where I have to go out of town,
Right.
you can take just that palette and you know you've got everything in there that you need. Like
Right.
if you want to do neutral look, if you want to do color look,
Right.
it's got even a little highlighter in it.
Right.
You know you can use.
Are you using that tonight?
Actually, the pink on my eyes is Sugar Pill Pink.
Okay.
So, but the black that I use is actually from the James Charles palette.
Yeah, actually, as you can see, she looks absolutely gorgeous. Like I keep looking at her.
And I have been in this face since 10 o'clock this morning.
She looks amazing.
My skin is gonna be fried when this all comes off. Let me tell you, I'm gonna need to do many facial masks to recover from this. So, and we're not done yet.
Oh no,
We're not done for the night.
we got some other things.
We got
to
some
take care
other
of
things
tonight.
to do. We got some other things to do. What time are we at? We're at 8:46. So let's talk a little bit about upcoming shows.
I'm so
yes, yes. Okay, so
She's my, like I said, she's my calendar. She lets me know when I have shows.
so just as an FYI, this Saturday with our good little sis Ashley Jade,
Yes.
I'm doing Easter bingo at Shabby Tabby Cafe. That's going to be a lot of
It's
fun.
gonna be awesome. That's a great place to
That's
go.
going to be a lot of fun. Sunday, April 28th, I'm going to be over at the Post Office Cafe with Bella and Ivy for the Annie M's Helping Hands drag cocktail party in
Oh my
Babylon.
God, yes.
So that's Annie M's Helping Hands, great organization who has helped a lot of people in the LGBTQ community, including my ex years ago who has since passed away. But they helped him a lot, and he was actually the very first Miss Annie M's Dallas Capri. He was the first monthly winner of the Miss Annie M's contest. And yes, and very sad. But we're not going to talk about that tonight.
Right.
So yeah, Annie M's Helping Hands, great organization. And then May 4th. Ooh, it's Toni and Olivia London.
Yes, we will be performing. Oh yes, we're doing our drag bingo.
Drag bingo at Eastline Theater while Mother's Away.
And I can't wait.
So yes, so we're gonna have a lot of fun
We're
that
gonna
night.
act up. We don't have to deal with our mom that night, even though.
Well, rumor has it
She
has her spies, and that she's gonna like plant like microphones in the theater and listen to what we say. I mean, I don't know. You know that mother, she's got eyes in the back of her head.
She'll probably have somebody roll her in on a TV screen and start cursing us out.
Probably. She'd be like, "What are you girls doing? You're doing it all wrong."
I'm so excited.
She'll probably want us to push the TV screen in front of the bingo balls, and like we'll have to hold them up for her, and she'll read them
Like,
all.
girl.
But guess what, Mother? You're not there. Ha ha! It's while you're
It's
away.
us.
So
We'll be
ha ha.
there.
So
By
but she'll
ourselves.
find a way. She'll find a way. I know she will. So this is actually a fundraiser for Eastline Theater, which
Yeah.
is a great little theater right in Wantagh.
Yeah.
And you can find them on Facebook. Just look up Eastline Theater. They do a lot of fabulous shows there. It's Broadway quality. The level of talent there is amazing. So I'm always happy to do a drag bingo for them, and we always have a great time. We always sell out. And actually, anytime we do drag bingo,
We sell out.
It sells out.
It's
So
because people love us.
yeah, so get your tickets quick because it's gonna sell out. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. People love us. What can I say?
So either we're gonna see you in a few weeks, or you're gonna be at home bored.
Right.
So
You have to wait until the next time we do this, and God only knows when that'll be.
because I got shit to do this.
Oh, she's got a lot to do. She's got a lot to do. And then May 10th, and this is another thing we're doing together.
Oh, this is awesome.
This is Ashley Jade's show that she's gonna be. This is her first like solo hosting. At,
One of our younger sisters.
Yes, at Sip This in Valley Stream.
She's really sweet, and
Yeah, drag coffee hour.
we are very proud of you, Ashley, in
Yes.
producing your very first event, and we are so thankful that you asked us to be in it. So
Yes, thank you.
we'll
Thank
be there
you.
belting our freaking hearts out.
Yes.
So
Ashley is one of the hardest working young drag queens out there. She works
And
a full-time
beautiful.
job, does drag. She paints like nobody's business. She's CEO
she owns
of
her own company.
her own cosmetics company, Chaotic Cosmetics. and I do use her products. Actually,
Me too.
I use the lippy scrub.
The
today.
lippy scrub is amazing.
The rainbow cookie lippy scrub.
Yes.
I could literally take a spoon, dig into the rainbow cookie lippy scrub, and just eat it. I always tell her, she's like so sweet, you know. She's like, oh hey girl, you want to try my lippy scrub?
Like,
and you're like, oh lippy scrub, yeah, let me try it. And then you're like, oh, that's pretty good. The next thing you know, it's like you're like scraping out the little thing. You're like, I got no lippy scrub left, and you're like calling her up at 3 o'clock in the morning like she's a dealer. Girl, I need lippy scrub. Girl, I need lippy scrub bad. She's like, oh, okay, but you know it's gonna cost more this time. I'll pay anything, girl. Just give me the lippy scrub.
So
Now she's got Peeps flavored lippy scrub.
Yeah,
for
she
Easter.
does, and it's limited. It's limited edition. So
Yes, limited edition. So get your Peeps lippy scrub from
Absolutely.
Ashley Jade.
And
So.
you know what also is good? I love using is the makeup remover. So.
Oh, Alexis is watching. Hello, Alexis.
Hi, Alexis. We just
Hello.
got word from the producers that you're watching.
The producer is my husband. He comes in with a little handwritten note. Alexis is watching. So, well, that actually is a good lead-in now. Since Alexis Flame is watching, we can talk about what is probably the biggest drag event on Long Island this year.
Absolutely.
At least on the mainland. You
No,
know,
this is-
not Fire Island, just on the mainland.
On Long Island.
On the mainland of Long Island. So, we have coming up Friday, May 17th, 8 p.m. at the VFW in Sayville. It's the Long Island. Now, this is probably Facebook, so this is probably reversed. But you go to my page and you'll see it.
Right.
It's the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus presents the Old School Meets New School Drag Cabaret, hosted by the one and only Alexis Flame.
Oh,
So,
and I thought you were hosting it too.
she is hosting it. I am her co-host. We have to.
Oh, you know how she is. Oh,
So-
she's watching.
No,
We're just kidding.
I said.
Kidding, Alexis.
You know, I give respect where respect is due.
I love Alexis
Alexis is a veteran of Stonewall.
Yes, she is.
And is still fierce as you know what. So, you know,
We love you, Alexis.
I don't know what more I can.
Can I
what
just
more
tell
can
you
say.
that
Yes.
Alexis used to change my diaper when I was.
And someday you may be changing hers.
That's never going. I will pay any amount of money for someone else.
We'll pay for an aid.
I love you, Alexis.
So, but yes, Alexis Flame will be hosting.
Congratulations.
Old School Meets New School
we
Drag
need to get her
Cabaret.
out to Long Island a little bit more.
I know.
'Cause you know what? She's a little bit. People don't say it, but Alexis Flame is a fucking legend.
A legend.
She's
yes.
a legend. Okay,
Yes,
like
a
she's
legend.
was gorgeous. She's
But
still is gorgeous.
But a contemporary legend because she can basically she can outperform us any day of the week.
oh,
You know, we gotta give credit
She
where
can,
credit
she can,
is due,
she can.
and there's a lot of performers out there that she can easily outperform any
even at her
day of the
age.
week.
Now if they
You
knew
said
her
the
when
A word, girl.
oh sorry.
You said the A word.
I'm sorry, my girl. But
So.
even when she was my age, they wouldn't want to see this bitch on the dance floor because Alexis would have tore them out.
Oh, always, and still does. I just recently at Dance for Imperial Court of New York, right in Pompeii.
Mm-hmm.
Alexis tore it up on the dance floor. So
We love you, Alexis.
so she is hosting it. I am her co-host. You are one of the featured performers, and we have a lot of other great performers.
We love
Sin,
you.
Ambrosia Morey, Madison
Yes.
Mansfield, Shaletta Devine,
I'll be there.
Demi Tess, Maddie Keith, and from our Pride for Youth girls, we have Frida Cox,
Yes.
Ruby Monroe,
Sin.
Ashley Jade, Sin, who else? I'm missing somebody. Aphrodite.
Okay, didn't know that. But
Yes. So we've got an amazing cast of drag performers. So go to the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus Facebook page, and you can find out all the information, or go right to www.ligmc.org, and you can get your tickets through PayPal. And what's most important is this is a benefit
Yes.
for Pride for Youth. A great organization that helps so many people in the LGBTQ community
very
on
strong
Long
partners
Island.
in the LGBT
So
community.
this is a fundraiser for them.
Right.
So you not only get an amazing cabaret, you're doing a wonderful thing by helping to support Pride for Youth. So what are you waiting for? Get your tickets right now.
And we'll see you all there.
Yes. And this is what like I said, this is where I booked her.
She's the first time she booked me.
It's not the first time I booked
Wait.
you. Last year I booked
Oh,
you.
wait. This is the same
year's
thing. No,
cabaret.
it was the last cabaret last year she booked. I'm sorry.
Just forget. Who's the blonde here?
It's the wine, okay?
I may have spiked it a little, you know.
Yeah, but Tony's the boss on May 4th. I can't say shit.
Well, I'm the boss of you on this, but Alexis is the boss of all of us on this.
Wait, she's always the boss of all of
She
us.
is. She's always the boss. She's always the boss. It's like the Golden Girls when Dorothy says to Sophie, it says you're right, but you're only right because you don't play fair, and she's like, and that's why I always win because I don't play fair.
That's Alexis. We love you,
She
Alexis.
doesn't play fair, but she's always right. There you go.
You got that right.
Oh my! Oh, do we have anything else?
But
That's the biggest. I mean, that's gonna be huge.
Right.
That's gonna be huge. And then of course, well, we still don't have all the details yet, but the Pride Festival at Cinema Arts Center.
Oh yes, we'll be there. Me and Tony will both be there.
We'll both be there. And of course, with the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus, I've got our Love Is in the Air concerts coming up.
That's awesome.
June 6th, 7th, and 6th. No, June 7th, 8th, and 9th. Let me get the dates right. And you can find all about that on the Long Island Gay Men's Chorus page or my page. And unfortunately, I will be as a boy for those. I will not be in drags.
It's okay.
I know. I know.
We'll
sometimes I'm just a man.
Toni Homeperm will live in vain that day.
That's right. And there's other stuff coming up, but that's too far out in advance to discuss.
Wait, do you know that we're competing with RuPaul's Drag Race right now?
Are we?
Isn't today Thursday?
I DVR that shit. I can't be sitting through the commercials.
I might be wrong.
Girl. I can't be sitting through the commercials. There's too many commercials. I'd rather be here on Facebook sipping our white Zinfandel. You know, I've been made fun of for like drinking white Zinfandel.
Why?
Because people have told me they're like, that's a girl's wine.
Well, we
That's
are
a girl's
two
wine.
women sitting
So,
here.
I like it.
With this silver
Jazzy,
backdrop.
did you have any of the white Zinfandel?
Girl, that shit is gone.
You liked it?
I love sweet wine.
And she's totally trade tonight, and she liked it. So there you go.
We said what we said.
Mm.
I don't like nothing better.
This has been
I
an
like
awesome. I'm so happy that I
I
came
like
here.
it. So
and you having me on this show. This is
thank
amazing.
you. So yes, so we're just about at the end of our show, and we have a little surprise. She doesn't know what the surprise is.
She's always trying to freaking surprise
She
me.
doesn't know what
Always.
the surprise
Every
is.
time I see this bitch, she got to surprise me.
Well,
I'm so scared.
you saw this. You saw on Facebook the surprise I did for Bella.
Yes, I did.
That song all about Bella.
Shut the fuck up.
And Eddie at the bar. Oh my lord! I never had so many views on Facebook. Go to my page if you haven't seen my version of Copacabana for Bella Noche, Paul Vader, and Eddie Vega at Off Key Tiki. You got to see it. That's all I got to say.
Right.
And there's a cameo appearance by Annie Manitou in there too.
That fat bitch.
So
we love her.
We love Annie Manitou.
Yeah.
And Annie is like doing a lot of what would you call it? Activism right now
Yes.
with all the drama that's going on in Patchogue.
Don't give Annie a fire to start, honey, because she will blow that
So
shit up and
my-
have it on Channel 12
my-
News by 5 o'clock
That's right.
that day.
She got News 12 on your ass. Don't. I always do this. Like, remember in Living Color? I was going. Hey, nobody better say nothing bad about Annie Manitou. Hey, nobody better say nothing bad about Annie Manitou. Just don't let her take her hair off in your living room, cause ooh girl. Ooh. But you ain't heard that from me, cause
Or
I
those
ain't,
shoes.
I ain't one to gossip. You ain't heard that from me, cause I ain't
just
one to
kidding,
gossip. No,
We
we
love
love
you,
Annie. We love
She's
Annie.
such an amazing
We love
performer.
Annie. Yes.
Really, like,
So
talented.
now let me see if I can. Hopefully I can get this surprise up and running. Oh, this technical stuff.
My heart's racing right now. I thought there was a piece of fried chicken in my hair, y'all.
Fried chicken.
I'm so hungry. I must be hallucinating.
Oh my lord. All right. Are you ready, girl? We gonna sing.
What?
Yes. Is it playing? Oh.
Oh, we are gonna. I'm so done.
Loud enough. Oh, I gotta start it again.
Wait, we'll start it again. I don't know how to use this.
It's my iPad.
You might have to turn it up on the iPad.
On the iPad, yes.
I'm all
That's
about
what?
that bass,
That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. Look it up.
I'm all about that bass.
Oh,
Hey! Alright, so.
bear with us. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass.
Yeah, it's pretty clear.
I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do. 'Cause I got that boom boom that all the boys chase. All the right junk in all the right places.
Those magazines, I've been a Photoshop. We know that shit ain't real. Go on and make them stop. And I got beauty, so lift it up. 'Cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top.
Because my mama, she told me don't worry about the size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold at night. Because I won't be no stick figure silicone bottom doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. Because I'm all about that bass. I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell those silly bitches I'm back. Hey, no, we're just playing. I know you think I'm bad. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Because my mama, she told me don't worry about the size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold tonight. Because I won't be no stick figure silicone bottom doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Because you know I'm all about that bass, but no treble. I'm all about that bass, but no treble. I'm all about that bass, but no treble. I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, but no treble. I'm all about that bass, but no treble. 'Cause I'm all about that bass, no treble. Because I'm all about that bass, because you know I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, but no treble. I'm all about that bass, no treble. I'm all about that bass, Hey!
You guys like that? You surprised? I wish you had told me so I could have warmed up my fucking voice. Fine. I'm out here sounding like a man. I love you.
Oh,
You're amazing. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, thank you, and thank you for being a good sport.
Thank you.
With my little surprise. You don't get this on a lot of Facebook Live people. You got a real live drag show right in the comfort of your own living room. You didn't even have to put clothes on. I see you there.
All of you.
In your underwear.
All 8 of you.
You
However
should be
you are.
ashamed of yourself. But not that one. He's kind of cute. That one's kind of cute. You can stay in your underwear.
You can stay there. I'll be there in a minute.
I can only look. I'm a married lady. You can do whatever you want. You're single.
This is. It took me 15 minutes to do my makeup. She literally sat here and watched me transform in 15 minutes.
That's right.
It's been awesome.
From trade to fish.
Yes.
In 15 minutes.
Hair and everything.
That could be a great drag show, like a competition. Trade to fish, you know, and you have like 15 minutes to go from trade to fish.
Girl, we gotta go get that copyright immediately. Because you know these
You're a
bitches
lawyer,
always
quick,
waiting.
copyright. You're almost a lawyer, copyright it now before RuPaul steals it and put it out there. Oh no, it's gonna be on World of Wonder. Oh,
We
no.
love you, Rue.
Oh no.
I'll meet you one day, baby.
Oh no, I came up with the idea. Now Bella's gonna be having a viewing party for it.
Oh yes, I think that's where
That's
our
where
next
we're headed.
stop is.
That's where we're headed next.
So-
So if you're not doing anything, come on down to Off Key Tiki. We're headed down there for Bella Noche's Drag Race viewing party. And she has an amazing guest, Miss Ariel Sinclair, the goddess of Fire Island, who hosted the Winter Drag Spectacular.
She hosted my spectacular this
For
year.
you.
The most amazing experience of my life. I really
Amazing
love her.
performer of Fire Island
Thank you,
and Lips,
Queen.
New York.
I can't wait to see you soon. We got some things cooking, so you never know. We're cooking some things up for you guys. We'll see you soon, man.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm sorry we didn't really respond to your messages, but this is the format of my show.
Oh, we love you, Ashley.
Oh, hey Ashley. And we promoted so much about you tonight, girl.
Bitch, you better be sending my check in the mail.
Yes, we need that.
I said what I said.
Yes, we need you to
love you,
write that
baby.
check out ASAP from Chaotic Cosmetics. All right, well, thank you for being here, the one and only
Anytime.
Miss Olivia London. And where can we find you, Miss Olivia London?
You can find me on Facebook. Just Google or type in Olivia London. You can also find me on Instagram, the Olivia London.
Any street corners?
You can find me on a few street corners. 'Cause look, I'm
That's
always
my favorite place to
I'm
be
in
found.
red or blonde, you choose. But no,
Oh, you're like Pretty Woman.
I have a lot of some brunches, and I have some awesome shows that I'm going to be producing this summer that Toni will be a part of. So just catch me on,
Cash her outside.
Cash me outside, and we'll hook you guys up with some
That's
tickets
right.
to see the shows.
That's right.
Thanks
and
so
you can
much.
always find me on Facebook, on Instagram. That's usually the only two places you're gonna find me. I mean, I'm on Twitter, but I was
gonna say that
I don't know
nursing
how to
home,
use Twitter.
but you might actually find.
I don't know how to use Twitter. Just call me. Just message me. You know, I'm old school. Carrier pigeon. Send a telepathic message. Write a letter.
Just run past her house and throw a box at the door.
Hieroglyphic tablet. It's all good. It's all good.
Or just tell Jesus, hey, your old friend, Toni Homeperm, you know where she at?
Oh, Lord. All right, well, thank you, everyone, for joining us. Thank you, Olivia London, for being my very first guest
The very first,
on the
I'm
Toni
so honored.
Homeperm Show.
Thank you so
So
much for
we're
having
going
me.
to sign off now, and hopefully we'll see you at Off Key Tiki, and if we don't see you there, we'll see you at one of the many, many, many shows that we'll be doing right here on Long Island.
Together.
So, mwah! Good
Bye,
night,
you
everyone.
guys.
We love you all.
Thanks for watching.
Now, how do we shut this thing off?
I don't know. My pussy is wet.